In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Facebook Audience Insight tool for 2019. So if you're running Facebook ads on social media, definitely stay all the way to the end of this video. Figure out how you can get the most out of your Facebook ads. So let's skip the fluff. Let's get right into the good stuff here. As you see, I was looking this video up on YouTube, according to TubeBuddy, which I have a link in the description or pinned in the comment below for you to install. Tells me the subject is something that the audience is looking for. So I'm here to provide that value and give you that solution. So before we get into the video, I go by the name of Mr. Da Vinci. I make videos about social media, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube. Don't know if you consider Google AdWords and Microsoft Ads social media, but I cover that. And on my channel, I'll help you run ads to get the best results out of your advertising so you can get the best bang for your buck. So here we are in the Facebook Ads Audience Insight tool. To get here, you can just go to Google, type in Facebook Ads Audience Insight tool, or you can go to, what am I at? Business Facebook Ads /audience/insights, and that should take you to where I'm at. Don't want to show you too much because I don't want people seeing my account code. You see my name up here. Nonetheless, so let's get to it. So as you see right here, this is what your page should look like when you got it all set up. If you'd like for me to set this up in another video, let me know. Leave me a comment below and I'll definitely do that. Right here I have it set for the United States. You can do any country you want. So if I want to add, let's say Canada, Canada, and type in Canada, it'll come up right here. Boom, or Canada or United States. And these are the tier 1 countries that you want to add. So let me add United Kingdom and Canada, United Kingdom, United States, and Australia. Boom. You can also add in Europe if you want, but I don't want to go too in depth on that. But for this particular video, we're not going to focus on the big 4. We're going to focus on just the United States. If you'd like to see a video about me showing you how to break down the big 4, leave me a comment below and I'll definitely get to that. So the next thing that you see I'm going to tackle, we know the country. I also want to mention you can target this by state. In case someone was wondering, do I just have to do country? Can I do city? Can I do state? Yes, you can. So let's just off the top of my head, because I'm thinking about the Cowboys. Don't boo me in the comments because I like the Cowboys. Go Cowboys. And if you don't like them, you're entitled to an opinion, but fuck you. It's football season. Cowboys! Sorry, had to get that out the way. No offense, don't take it personal. Just having fun. And, yeah, so as you can see, I can type in Dallas, Texas if I wanted to, target people who live in Dallas. Right there. United States, Texas. Boom, boom, boom. But we're just going to leave this on United States for this video and make sure that's right. Oh, nope. I took it out. So, United States. Bada boom, bada bang. Next, we have age. So, when you first load this up, it's going to be stuck on 18 through... I'll just use the arrow pad then. It's going to be stuck on 18 through 65. Should look something like this when you first open your Facebook Ads Audience Insight tool. I recommend that you switch this to at least 25 through 65, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, most people who's 18 through 24, they're just getting their life together. Some of them may be, depending on how you determine the word success, may have a credit card, may have their own house, may have their own car, have their spouse, may have kids. Not saying you need kids to be successful. You can be successful without kids. Obviously, I don't have kids, but that's not to take a shot at if you do have kids, because you can still be a successful parent, which I aspire to be one day. But I like to do 25 to 65 plus, because people in their mid-20s, like 25, they've been through enough in life where they experience enough that they're able to have credit. They probably may or may not have their own place. They may or may not have their own car. And they're at the point where they have a credit card and or a debit card. So that's why I like to target people through 25 to 65 plus. And the reason, if you're wondering why through 65 plus, because elder people, I'm not going to call them old, but elder people they've experienced a lot of things. They are used to seeing these kind of advertisements on Facebook, and they have a lot of money. And not saying I'm just targeting for the money, but they are more likely to buy, at least in the ad sets that I've been running on Facebook. And they're more used to converting into buyers for me. That's just my experience. Experience may vary depending on your own situation, but that's my just 2 cents on it. So I like to do ages 25 through 65 plus. As you can see, I had this set for women because women typically buy more than men. As you can see here, once I set it to all instead of 25 to 65 plus, 56% women, 44% men. This isn't 100% accurate, of course, but then again, this is just going off Facebook analytics. And if we look down here, well, that's just because I got 18 through 24 crossed off. But nonetheless, so the next thing we want to look at is age. And as you can see, based off the demographic, just without typing in interest, 25 through 34 seems to be the hot spot for women, also men. And as we go down, you know, the percentage drops. But don't let this scare you off, because as I said, from my own personal experience, I have assets that people 40 through 65 have converted great for me, and 25 through 34 have not. So it's all a testing period, and you have to test things. So for this specific video, we're going to focus on something that I've been working on myself. I've created a funnel, more like a website, but I'll keep it transparent with you because you're part of my audience watching this, because I know my customer avatar. And I'm making a website of a membership site so that I can also help teach others people how to make money online. Now, I do make these videos for free, but I am planning on building a course, and I'm making a video. So in my mind, I think that it'd be best for me to target the big entrepreneurs, gurus, whatever you want to call them, in their space, and take a segment of their audience to build them to my own, which is partially how you probably came across my videos. So for this purpose of this video, let's just type in someone like Tai Lopez. Now, if you've been into how to make money or internet marketing, I'm sure you've probably seen his video 2017, maybe 2016, of here in my garage, you know, with the Lamborghini, the books. Yeah, it was a cool video. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the interest for Tai Lopez, and I'm going to show you, this is something that I just learned. I've been doing this for 3 years now, but it's better late than never, right? Something you can do to get better interest involving something you can do to get better interest to get the best bang for your buck. So before we get into that, make sure you stay all the way to the video just to see how to figure that out. Secret tip. And if we take a look here, 73% of his audience is men, which I kind of expected. But as you can see, his main demographic is 25 to 34. So if I was to target people in the interest of how to make money online, which I am because you're my customer avatar watching this video, you would see that if I went for the Tai Lopez audience, which you may or may not be a part of his audience, I can do Gary Vee, I can do Grant Cardone, I can do all that. But as you can see, 25 through 44 is his main demographic. The cool thing I like about Facebook Audience Insight is that you can see the relationship status, if that's something that you want to include in your targeting. So you can see 41% of his audience is single, 19% is in a relationship, 5% is engaged, that's shocking, and 36% are married. So it looks like his hotspots are single people and married people, followed by education. He has high school, 24%, education, college at 69%. So, you know, this is just a quick rundown. Don't leave the video because I'm not done. And now here's what it gets good. So, as I mentioned just a couple minutes ago, this is something that it took me a while to learn, but this has dramatically changed the way I run my Facebook advertisement. Excuse me. Anyway, this has dramatically changed the way I run my Facebook advertising. This has helped me so much, and I want to help you. So this is going to be one of the greatest value that I can give you. So as we come down here, we come down to page likes. We see the audience size. What you want to do is you want to make a Google spreadsheet. It's free. Just type in Google spreadsheet. And what you want to do is you want to type in the interest You want to put in the audience size. You want to put in the Facebook audience size, not this size right here, but this size right here. This is audience, and you want to include that. Now, something I've been learning recently is the affinity score, and let's get a definition of Facebook. It says how likely your audience is to like a given page compared to everyone on this page. So basically, the interest is how also related to other interests that are similar to the interests that we're targeting. Hope I didn't confuse you there, so let me try and break it down in simple terms. So for this particular video, we targeted Tai Lopez, which is right here, which has 4.8 million page likes. So his affinity score would be 265x, meaning that the next best thing to target would be someone like Daymond John. Now, Daymond John has 540k page likes, but his affinity score is 250x, meaning that they have a similar interest in the audience insight of what they're looking to accomplish. So if I was to target people on how to make money online, entrepreneurship, work from home, business, entrepreneurship, etc., this is something that I could target. Also, you see I have Russell Brunson down here for 498.5k page likes with affinity score 234,000. Eric Thomas, good motivational speaker, inspirational guy, 952.7k page like, but his affinity score is 163k. Now, what I've noticed is the higher the number to the affinity score, the more likely the interest is to correlate with the interest that we're already targeting. Meaning that if you have, let's say I target Tai Lopez, Daymond John, Russell Brunson, and Eric Thomas, maybe Les Brown too, and if Tai Lopez converts, but I also target, let's just say Eric Thomas, and his doesn't convert for me, I still have Daymond John, Russell Brunson, and Les Brown that I can target, and maybe their audience will correlate with mine. More than likely they should, based off my customer avatar, but that's not here. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to show you that you can target one interest, and based on the affinity scores, the likelihood, as Facebook said, that they are to interact with similar interests that's related to the main interest we're going for. So let's type in another interest. As we see, we got Gary Vaynerchuk. I like how he says his name, but he barely does it anymore. But you probably know him more as Gary V. And he has an audience score of 3 million page likes with an affinity score of 135x. So let's type in Gary Vaynerchuk. Can I just click it? I think we can. Let's see what happens. Alright, so it's going to load up, and this should show me the audience insights for Gary Vaynerchuk, but I'm just going to type it in because it took me to his page. I had a feeling it's going to do that. So I'm going to come up here, just going to exit this out. Boom. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to type in Gary. We're going to type in Gary V. I ain't going to say his full name. I'm just going to type in Gary V. Hold on. Boom. Right. So hold on a second here. Interest. Gary. Right. So then we're going to give Facebook time to load itself up. As you can see. So the next similar audience interest will be Tim Ferriss. I don't know too much about Tim Ferriss, but I do know he has a book out called The 4-Hour Workweek, and he has a #1 podcast. So that could be an audience that I'd be interested in testing. As you see, the affinity score is 95x, followed by Eric Thomas. So it seems Eric Thomas' audience is also similar to Gary Vaynerchuk and Tai Lopez, followed by Les Brown and Tony Robbins. Interesting. I have to write this down for my targeting. But I just wanted to make this quick video, show you how to get the best return of investment for your Facebook audience. Click my face right here to subscribe to the channel. I'll have a playlist probably somewhere here, somewhere over here, showing you more videos that I have based on social media. Again, I cover videos on Facebook ads, Twitter ads, YouTube ads, Pinterest ads, Instagram ads, Instagram influencers, Microsoft ads, formerly known as Bing ads, and Google AdWords. So if there's something you're interested in and you want to test different platforms just besides Facebook, definitely watch that playlist. It'll help you out. Over here I have my most recent video for you to check out. So, you're always staying up to date with what I'm up to. And you always can learn something new, because that's what I plan to do on this channel. Once again, this has been your friend and mentor, Mr. Da Vinci, coming with you with another jam-packed, slam-packed video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I will see you in the next video.